that means that JLT is not moving on. I said that earlier and I was incorrect. So Avian will now be playing, I'm pretty sure, JFK. And the winner of Avian JFK will play Shu.
Yes. Oh, and Avian actually has, like, I think a really positive record, like 7-3 against Shu. I think he lost today to Shu, but that's because he pulled out Ness.
Interesting. We could see, this might be the furthest that Avian has ever made it in a bracket. If he's able to upset JFK and get to Shu.
He has a record on JFK too.
Really?
Yes. Well, actually, I think it's even right now, but before, I think a couple months back, he did have his number. It was like
cool.
3 or 4 back-to-back wins.
All right, so yeah, it is Avian JFK, as Dan is now presenting on stream for us.
Yep.
So
and
if Avian can beat JFK, and like you said, he's got an incredibly positive record on Shu, we could see an Avian Bang Grand Finals. I mean, that's something that's never happened.
Avian has never beaten Bang, but every time it's always last hit, last stock, game 3.
Wow, impressive.
Yes. Avian's a really, as long as he doesn't beat himself in terms of like SDs and mindsets, because he does get frustrated, he does get very salty.
True.
Like knowing him for 5 years, he's a very emotional player. Like his emotions don't drive his play style, but they kind of steer him away from what he's doing. And as long as he's playing solid, he has the neutral and the reads and the confidence to actually take games.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, I'm rooting for the underdog at this point. Let's go Avian.
And it's a character you don't see in grand finals often. It's a Pikachu.
Exactly, and also because like Avian is kind of this wild card right now of we don't know how he performs against Bang. Again, I don't want to be mean, but every time that Bang meets Shu or JFK, it's very clearly in Bang's favor. So if Avian is able to get there and maybe get an interesting bracket reset against his secondaries, and then like you said, take it to last hit, last game, that would be really cool to see because it's just different than the JFK Bang or Shu Bang that we see every week, regardless.
Yoshi.
We always talk about this. Athene, Avian, and I have been, we've known each other since high school, since freshman year. So about
nice.
5-6 years.
What high school?
Thornton High School.
Cool.
Yeah, so, and we always cycle off in terms of who's doing really well. So usually Avian or Athene will stay in the middle. I'll have my peaks, and then today I had my low, getting 25th, losing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's low.
And then here Avian is going off, and last week he got 25th. I got the place he would be if he lost right now. So.
Nice. So Pikachu Yoshi, no surprise here. I'm assuming this will be the matchup the whole set. I don't see any reason for JFK to switch to Ryu. Ryu Pikachu isn't a good thing.
No.
Other than early kills, but that's it.
I feel like the neutral is pretty dominant in terms of Pikachu's favor, but we have seen JFK have really close games but switch off to Marth or Mario or whatever character he was feeling at the time.
Oh, really? Against JFK? Or just
JFK?
in general?
In general.
Oh, okay.
Especially if they're close and then he loses because, maybe he got dragged down with back air or something. Lots of stock to that. Again, 2 emotional players. I don't know if this is a match.
Yeah, right? I was like, button check? Maybe
it looks
not.
like match, no?
Yeah, definitely a match. Those first 5 seconds were just a little questionable.
I like it.
Yeah, wall jump to take stage. Early in the match, obviously there's no read on that, so he gets to collect some free percent. That is a Yoshi with no jump right now.
Yes.
All right, he landed.
And Avian trying to follow him out, thinking he would retreat to the ledge because he had no jump. I like the Thunder option there. It's just wrong read. Nice. And this is what he was. Avian before was a very super aggressive player, and I was telling him just play more passive with Pikachu because he has the ability to never get hit or to avoid getting hit as much as possible, and especially in a matchup where you're going to want to rely on quick attack and Yoshi can just nair you out of it because your hitbox is extended. I think that's very good.
Ooh, good quick attack combo. Isn't able to confirm the nair. I think up air would have true comboed there, and nair just didn't because of Yoshi's air mobility.
Yeah, it's your best in the game. A lot of things that work on other characters well.
Good tag, but he's going to eat another 3 fairs. Ooh, this is heavy. This is heavy.
Yes. That has to get into Avian's head. Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Catching a response back.
I mean, Avian had a pretty big percent lead, and then JFK dropped like an 80% combo.
getting
And
the
there's the stock.
Yep.
Losing the first stock against Yoshi always feels kind of rough because he's pretty heavy. He can survive Pikachu F Smash at 140 like it's nothing. And now we're also getting to a percent where a character like Pikachu doesn't have a lot of confirms.
No,
he's going to have to look for
a
roll read up smash.
Yeah.
There we go.
Dude, Avian is so good at noticing your patterns, but the main thing is, like I said, he'll just be too aggressive sometimes. And, you know, getting fared 4 times, just being like, I want to hit him instead of shielding, that's a sign of just, you know, I want to take the match immediately.
Good dare out of the egg lay. He basically makes the egg lay to up smash trade even.
All right, so both at even percent, how do you want to see the neutral played out from both players?
I already know that JFK is going to be camping with eggs pretty heavily. Him and I were talking basically about all of his sets that he's going to play today. He's looking to play more defensive. A lot of the community knows him as this overly aggressive player, so he's going to camp.
That's
and
good.
honestly, Pikachu can play that camping game. Pikachu doesn't care about eggs. He's got the better projectile. He's got the quick attack if he wants to close that space. So I think that Avian should be okay with this campy play and just play it along with JFK.
Yes. Ooh, that was a good roll to get away from him. And
Not
getting
gonna
the
kill.
raw thunder.
Yeah, I mean, not going to kill. Yoshi's super heavy, but that's great percent. And now he's got the percent lead. He can dictate how the match is going to be played.
Ooh, that was close. I know that he's practiced it a lot. Well, usually I'll go over to his house and we'll be like, all right, can you, like, lab DI?
Yeah, can you, because you have to RAR that thunder in order. Oh, down B's going to kill.
Oh.
He let go of shield, maybe thinking he was going to get shield broken. That was a pretty fresh shield. I would have held shield through it. Maybe there's also a really specific timing that players might want to learn against a Yoshi, where you can let go of shield after getting hit by the coming down part, and you'll only get hit by the stars, so you'll only take 3%. And sure, JFK would have gotten away with that exchange, but at least it's not death for the Pikachu.
And right now, or he could have just spot dodged too. That might have been something.
Spot dodge is also a super good option.
He just missed, maybe.
Good mash out. JFK got an egg lay at 0. He should never be able to get anything
Yeah.
on anyone. Learn your mashes, people, please.
Oh, yeah. And coming from, I would say the best masher in Colorado, JFK, knowing that's like, okay, I'm not going to get anything off of that.
Yeah. No one mashes like JFK. But I don't know if that's mashing because he loves mashing or if that's mashing because he's like, I'm mad I got grabbed.
Yeah,
But,
or just something out of it. Just
He's always just going ham on that controller.
It's always great to see. In terms of like, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, you just have to respect the amount of, like, the fact that he's able to do it consistently every time.
Yeah.
No wear on your hands.
It's not even like a lot of the time reactory mashing. He's able to recognize the situation that I threw out a punishable move and my opponent's decision is likely to be grab. So I'm going to mash preemptively, and that's always able to get him a couple inputs before the grab even happens.
Okay, so right now, Avian has the lead. Again, I don't want to see him going in too much. I want to see him play back, use Thunder Jolt. Like you said, he has the better projectile. There's no reason to rush it.
Yeah. Right there,
That was
JFK was able to catch Avian doing a perfect pivot up tilt, which I love seeing as a Fox main. Perfect pivot up tilt is amazing. But he got fared for it, and now Pikachu being so light, dying off the top really easily to Yoshi's incredibly strong up air.
I want to see more camping with Thunder Jolt. It's not... I like the idea of going in and trying to catch JFK, but he's not...
Oh, and then SD is going to drop Avian
Well,
out of the tournament.
okay. Like you said, the Avian factor is still in play.
I'm very surprised Pikachu didn't snap there.